April 24th, 2020, Friday, Chapter 13, Metric Measurement. Standard measuring unit for measurement. Boys and girls, I'm showing a 1 meter stick. I drew it on the whiteboard starting from 0. If you see the straight line, this is a meter stick. See how long the meter stick is? And you see those tiny lines on it. Those tiny lines are the millimeters. And 1 meter is equal to those 100 centimeters. Ms. Corinne didn't try to use the green marker to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but all the way to 100 I was not able to, but you can see the smallest line is the millimeter. If we use metric meters or metric unit to measure 1 meter, we use it for measuring from our house to school, how many kilometers it is. That its meter stick might be too small, so we have to use a bigger unit, and the bigger unit would be a kilometer. 1,000 meters make 1 kilometer. Okay, let's go down over here, and if you were in class, I would have showed you a measuring tape, and measuring tape, we use it for measuring long distances in construction or putting up fences. We use smaller scales like centimeter ruler to draw lines. So 1 foot is equal to 30 centimeters. 1 foot in our US system is 12 inches. Same thing, 1 meter stick is 100 centimeters long, but in US system is 39 inches. The abbreviation for meter is M. And let's go down over here. There is a table, Ms. Green put it, but before I go to the table, I just want to show you, this is Latin prefixes. Latin prefix milli means 1,000th. And 10 of those tiny lines will give you 1 centimeter or will measure to 1 centimeter. So you can use a crayon 10 millimeters long, or smaller than a crayon, you could be like a paper clip 5 millimeters long, or it could be smaller than that, maybe an M&M. 10 centimeters make 1 decimeter. The deci is put in front of the meter because deci is 10. Is shorter than 10. Deci would be 0.1. 0.1 deci. And 10 decimeter, 10 of those decimeters would be 1 meter stick. Now there is 10 centimeters, you saw 1 centi stands for 100. And these are Latin prefixes. 10 meter, if you measure something 10 meters long, maybe a hallway, it's 1 decameter. Deca is like tens. 10 decade comes from that word. 10 decameter is 1 hectometer. Hectometer would be around bigger than deca, so it would be hecto would be like 100. And 10 hectometer is equal to 1 kilometer. And kilometer, I showed you this, the school, from the school to home is 1 kilometer. And 1 kilometer is equal to 1,000 meter. Now we can go and measure mass of things, like 1 small candy would be 1 gram. So it's we measure in metric system, we use different units to measure things. If you're measuring the weight, you use grams. If it's 1,000 small candies, then it will be 1 kilogram. So 1,000 grams makes 1 kilogram. The average mass of a 4th grader will be 35 kilometer. Now you can measure using your centimeter ruler and measure a paper clip, or index finger or a piece of candy, how long they are, how wide they are, but you're not in class, so you may have to do it at home. Now, after doing that, think about what is the length of a playground measured in. A length of playground is measured in meters. Okay, a length of a crayon, will you use a centimeter or a millimeter, depending on the length of the crayon. If it's long, then it might be, depends on how long it is, 1.5 centimeter or 15 millimeters. Or length of a paintbrush, is it centimeter or millimeter? Height of a person, is it meter or centimeter? A width of a bean, is it millimeter? Measure them. Measure your length of your book. Is the length of your book 25 centimeter or 25 millimeters? Or will the width of a garage door, will it be 5 centimeter or 5 meters? The width of a school watch face, will it be 15 millimeters or 15 centimeters? Height of an apple, would it be 10 millimeters or 10 centimeters? Going to the workbook text page, you will do page 263 to 64. Length of a public swimming pool, is it meters? Or the length of an envelope, is it centimeters? Or a width of a piece of rope, is it millimeters? Width is the width, is not the height. The width is the in between. So using this activity, please do page 263 to 64 in your workbook. And if you have any question, email me or you use the Zoom time. God bless. Bye now.